Well, just a little part of the trail running training season. Weighted shoes. Look at that meadow, just gorgeous. I don't know about you, but every time I come into a meadow, I always check the perimeter. Because that's where the critters are. That's where the bears are, and the elk, and the deer, and everything else. We're going to do another little thing about bears and whatnot here next week. I'm on the Mesa Traverse, and I'm coming down onto the Mesa back door and heading back to the Northport Campground. And I've been away, had a little bit of work to do overseas, and I'm back. And so I promised you I'd talk about what I'm going to eat at my transitions. So I'll share that with you. I'm going to share with you a treadmill workout that I've done, and a little bit of a cookie I earned on that one. And it'll probably be a later video on how to train your brain a little bit. And I'll probably show you a little bit of the high water that's going on here in K country, or known as Kananaskis. So let's get after it. Let's go. Well, you caught me. You caught me again. I'm on my way home from being in the field, and yet I found another corporate workout gym, and my favorite, the treadmill. This is a pretty good gym. It's got some free weights in the back there, and whatnot, some CrossFit stuff. The only thing you're missing is a Concept 2 rower, and it's empty. Anyway, I just want to share with you a little victory that I got on this treadmill. And what it is things that other runners, if you read, will share with you that running's a mental game. And the brain seems to think it wins. David Goggins, Courtney Dewater, Jennifer Parr-Davis, Scott Urick, Jim Walmsley all talk about the mental game. And the brain can't win out. And David Goggins actually brings it home in his book, You Can't Hurt Me. And he really talks about winning the battle with the brain. And today I had a little battle. What it was is I'm not used to this treadmill, and when you set the time on it, sometimes the treadmill used the last 5 minutes as your cool down, as my last treadmill in the last place I was at. So I set for 45 minutes, and it was an up-tempo run, and so it was a little uncomfortable. And I kept seeing the time tick away. It was my brain saying, "Hey, don't look at the time. We're going to stop with 5 minutes left." And you know what I did? I kind of made a plan behind the plan. I didn't tell my brain. I said, you know what? If it doesn't, we're pushing through. Well, sure as shooting, it got to 5 minutes and it went to 4:59, and the speed never slowed down. So that means we're in it for the last 5 minutes. So 5 minutes cool down is at the end of it. And I saw my hand starting to reach for the slow down button. And literally in my brain, in my head, people think I'm nuts, but I yelled at myself and I said, "No, we're running this out. In fact, we're going to go a little faster." And I brought the speed up a little faster. And I finished the last 5 minutes. And then the cool down occurred. So I put that cookie into the jar because I win. The brain, you got to take a second seat. If you're going to listen to your brain when you're out in the CDR, I'm going to tell you, you're not even going to finish leg one. And it's going to say, "This is stupid." In fact, it's going to tell you, "Don't even toe the line." And I'm going to tell you, you need to set up some mental games, let the brain think it's going to win, and then say, maybe that 5K that you're just going to run, maybe just where you're going to stop, you win another K. You win again. So go out and train that brain. That was my victory today. I share it with you. See you on the trail. Like I promised, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have in my transition areas when I come in for the 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. It won't be these items. Those probably won't be. Maybe after. You might find these at the first aid stations, but they won't be at my transition area, and I probably won't eat them at the first aid station. What you're going to find at my transition area are things of high energy, fats. Whatnot. And you can see in some of my previous video, I talked about the cantaloupe and the pineapple that I have, and also coconut water. I don't know why it is, but coconut water seems to be a go-to for me. It's got, what is it gone? I don't want to stop. I'll probably have 2 or 3 sitting there, and because you never seem to hydrate enough. Even though I've got tailwind in my backpack, it's glucose and lots of electrolytes and replenishing it. The coconut water seems to help me out as well. But it's going to be higher quality stuff, some good quality Greek yogurt, good cheese, sprouted grain. I'm making my wife, my team, will make a grilled cheese sandwich and have it there. If I eat it, I don't. But I probably will to help settle my stomach, make sure I just don't have a whole bunch of water in my stomach. Pre-cooked bacon, we'll have some of that to crunch on because that's just an excuse to eat bacon, so we do that. And always some fruits, and a lot of the first aid stations will have a lot of fruits available as well. Watermelon seems to be a go-to, but there seems to be a lot more liquid than fiber, so I want something with some fiber in it as well. So transition area, if you come to my camp, you're going to find some quality high energy foods to eat, and we're going to try to stay away from the complex carbs and whatnot that are actually going to slow me down, down my digestion. So that's what you'll find in my transition area. Let's see what you guys got. Share with me what you're going to have in your transition area, and by all means, please do one thing: practice with what you're going to eat in your training. So when it gets there, no surprises. Always the same rule. Nothing new on race day. Doesn't matter what it is. Even an Oreo cookie, don't take it if you haven't practiced with it. I'll see you on the trails. This little walking trail here, there's no one. That's the North Fork Traverse. And meanders through this little spruce grove and then down to the creek known as 3 Points Creek, and also known as some of the locals as the North Fork of the Sheep River. So enjoy.